Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Commodores offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. A designed run for the quarterback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Allen. Working the big fella to the corner. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding that.
Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Mississippi State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Allen. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. After run, now throw. Got the back over the middle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Oh, what a move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently, so it's a nice job by the offense, slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Running to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give on the option. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Trying play action. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They just keep firing. Going for it all. Touchdown, Commodores. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 17 over Mississippi State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides to back and leaves it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Under fire. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to pass. It's Allen. Quickly to the tight end. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown goals! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the catch. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Allen. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off-play action on 1st down. Throwing right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side now. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Commodores.
The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Power football with the run. Quick with the spin move. Touchdown, Vandy. And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking them right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Allen. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
1st and 10 as the clock winds, under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning it on. Bounced off his feet. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. The Red Hawks of Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
Looking to throw, it's Witherspoon. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Connor.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back to throw, it's Witherspoon. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.